NASA was phenomenal at its advances in the 60s, right? Get a man on the moon in a decade. Well, now NASA, it does some good things, but we can all agree it's pretty bloated and slow. And for the amount of money that they have compared to SpaceX alone, it's remarkable how little they get accomplished. So institutions have a life cycle. Maybe cities do too. Maybe states. The historian Joel Moyker has studied this phenomenon. And what he noticed was, China was at the peak of technological progress in 1500, gunpowder, ocean-going vessels, printing presses, and then fell fast too. And the one thing he points out is that in China, the emperor, if he prohibited something, it was prohibited across the whole continent. So he suddenly decided no more sea exploration and no ships could be built. Whereas in Europe, you had this frontier of enclaves, weird religious minorities and sects, castles, kingdoms, fiefdoms, city-states, nations, and all that those borders and political competition actually worked to advance progress because if you banned something in your kingdom, there's a good chance that person would leave your kingdom and go somewhere else where they were welcomed. So that created an arms race on that front where it was like, okay, we can't lose talent. So it weirdly, in a sense, is I'm very libertarian by nature, and I think libertarians have been wrong to not think of the importance of national borders. I think COVID was a good test run for this. It was remarkable how harmonized the world's policies became, and any deviation from that was sacrilegious. Sweden, Florida, they decided to do something different, and that's seen as sacrilegious. Davos was just last week, and I think it's clear, like, the Davos man is still alive, someone for whom national borders mean nothing. and there's something I find very sinister about that universalism